Hello, good evening. Hello, hello. Right. I'm playing a game tonight. I'm playing World of Tanks. This is a tank battle sim. It's free, which is awesome, of course. It's not often that a free game is actually quite good, but this has, half decent graphics and rather addictive gameplay. It's a multiplayer. You play with random people. You have 30 people on a battlefield, 15 to each side. And yeah, the objective is very simple: either capture the base or destroy all the tanks on the opposing team. Now, I'm just going to go ahead and dive right into a battle and see how this goes. I've not been doing very well this evening because all the clever Americans are awake and I'm very tired. I've been up since 4:30 this morning. I didn't get a great deal of sleep, so I'm not playing very well. I'm making rather stupid decisions, so you're probably going to see me get blown up. I'm going to try and avoid that fate. Now, the basic premise of this game is, as I say, to destroy your opponents, to win the battles, and you can do so in a couple of ways. On the bottom right corner, you'll see a map that I've just made appear. The green circle indicates our base, the red circle indicates their base. So each battle is at the very most 15 minutes long, so nice and short. Plenty of accessible enjoyment. I've got to find a nice little spot for this game. Now, I'm playing as artillery in this particular map. I'm going to try and play a bigger tank or sort of more turret-based tank in the next battle. But for now, I'm going to play as artillery. I rather enjoy artillery. Now, what artillery does is quite obvious. They pop themselves in a nice little safe spot and drop bombs from a distance. Usually with devastating consequences as well. So let me just find a nice little cushy position. Put myself in the middle of the field. Try and get myself. The thing is the more open space you have around you, the more you can drop bombs on things. Just like this guy. I can't hit him because he's in a bit of a tricky little spot. So let's try this. Okay. I can't hit him. But I can hit you guys. So I'm going to wait till that is accurate and drop a nice little bomb on there. Don't move. There we go. So that circle indicates my accuracy, and when it goes green, it's ready to fire. Quickly move. That sucks. I rely very heavily on my teammates to identify the enemy. This team's losing. This really sucks. Every battle I've been in so far this evening has been a losing battle. My dumbass knew I'm mostly just keeping them back in a minute, trying to scare them into retreating a little bit. Because when they retreat, they don't come for us, obviously, and we can win. How dare you just make it from that hole. Go on. No, don't stay flush to the building. Move forward a bit more. A bit more. There we go. Good boy. Okay, not that much. So I'm not doing particularly well at the moment. I'm good. Take this guy. Can't hit him. These buildings are annoying. I don't like this map very much because the buildings are really irritating. Missed again. Come on, reload faster. Come on, you can reload faster. Now I'm going to hit him. There we go. Thank you. Okay. Dropped the bomb on him, blew him up. I quite enjoy doing that. It's satisfying in a slightly sadistic manner. Wow, I can even get away over here? Jesus. Okay, never mind. Never mind. We're winning really well. I've contributed 1 kill to this. So let's see if I'll just drop a bomb on him quickly and sneakily get another kill, maybe. There we go. 2 kills. Thank you very much. I'll add that. I was hoping to drop a bomb on him here too. That would have been a good hit as well. There we go. So that was a winning battle. That took all of 3 minutes, 4 minutes. And of course, when you win, you get points. You get cash and you get points. Now, Now I've had a winning battle, I feel much better. I can go on to explain a little bit about what shells can do. Now there are two types of, well, several types of tanks actually. They range from light to heavy, as well as self-propelled guns, which are artillery, which is exactly what this does. The gun points really high into the air and drops bombs from a distance. I've got two of those. This is another one. It's very ugly, I don't like it, and it doesn't take a great deal of damage to get blown up, but it deals a huge amount of damage. The other one is a tank destroyer. So this is a more heavily armoured vehicle. The gun can't point high, but what it can do is it can, it's usually a very long turret, so it's very accurate and deals devastating damage from a distance. It's very much a sniper vehicle. And also I've discovered quite a few cool things about these little tanks, these tank destroyers, is that they're also quite good. This one in particular is very good for charging an enemy, getting right up close to them when they're trying to target you, and blowing them up from close range. So that's been a tactic I've used quite often now, because I mean this one, for example, has something called a howitzer gun, which is basically a 3-inch or 105mm gun or barrel width, which allows for a very big, heavy, powerful shell. And then of course you got your normal rotating turret cannon guns. Tanks, oh god. So these tanks, the turrets can turn a full 360 degrees. Some of them have a really fast sort of traverse speeds, others are really slow. Like this one is a heavy tank, so it's a bit slow and cumbersome, but it does deal a huge amount of damage. Whereas this is a light tank, so it's small, it's nippy, the turret turns quickly, but as you can see, the gun on itself, that's not the barrel underneath it, that's the barrel. The little dinky one is the barrel. And it doesn't deal a great deal of damage, but it's a dinky little tank. It's still a bit of fun. So I'm going to try one more battle. I'm going to battle with my Churchill. This has got a Vickers cannon on it, which is supposed to be the best one for this particular tank. So I say cannon, I mean gun, because it is a gun at the end of the day. So let's see how we do. I'm quite pleased I won that last battle. I'm probably going to lose this one. Although, having said that, my name is fairly high up on the list, so this usually means that my tank is rated as one of the better tanks on the map, which is surprising really because it's so slow. Let's see what I can do. Right, this is an encounter map. So again, the enemies do have two locations, but that we start from, but they're not bases. That 2 over there is actually just a starting position. What we have to capture is the grey flag in the middle of the city. That's not easy by any stretch of the imagination. So I'm going to see how I do with this. Let's see. Move out. See, it's a slow, heavy tank. The only thing I don't like about the Churchill is the exposed tracks. If I take a hit on the front, there's probably a 30, maybe 40% chance they're going to hit track. And when the tracks are destroyed, obviously the tank can't move. So you end up immobilised, which is real problematic. If they hit you and you're immobilised, then they can keep on hitting you, and keep on hitting you, and keep on doing damage. So I don't like being immobilised. Now, an enemy shot can do one of several things when it hits you. I think there's 4 possible things it can do. So the first one is that the shell can simply hit and explode against the armour. Not do any damage. I'm going to have to focus on a bit, so I'm going to try and make this brief. Not do any damage, just explode against the armour, and then that's it, just a puff of smoke. Or it can ricochet, so it'll bounce off the armour and it won't do any damage and it'll explode somewhere behind you. I have seen in one instance ricochet did bounce off the enemy armour and then hit another tank that was behind you, which was rather unfortunate for that poor guy because he actually took a bit of damage out of it, whereas I didn't. So let's hope that doesn't happen to me today. Now, let's see, where are they? They are putting themselves in a bit of a tricky little position. And so once your friends discover them, friend's just moved right in front of my target. That's really annoying.
Looks like that one went right through. That one didn't go through.
We've kind of got them surrounded, which is a great position for us. Not such a great position for them. So I'm going to see if I can't cause a bit of trouble from behind.
Enemy armor damaged.
My friend could get away.
They're hit. Ricochet.
I'm taking a bit of damage from several sources here, so I'm just going to chill out for a moment.
Main gun damaged. We've
My
lost
tank's taking a lot of
accuracy.
damage, so I'm just going to sit back for a while and let them do a little bit more coming towards me and building them.
Enemy is hit. We've
Don't
lost the
destroy
truck.
me.
We didn't even scratch them.
Cheers. Crap.
Penetration. We're
Yeah.
done for.
Blown up
Everyone
by
get
the
out.
tank. With my buddy going my way. I couldn't really move. I wouldn't have got out of the way quick enough. I'd rather have tried to destroy him and try my luck. Now, I think I see what's happened there. I didn't really pay attention to that. So anyway, as I was saying, tanks' shells can do one of 4 things. So I've already covered they can just explode, they can ricochet, then they can do a penetration shot, which is of course when it actually deals damage. So the shell hits the tank, penetrates through the armour, and thus explodes, causing internal damage to the tank. The other thing it can do is cause critical damage. So in that case, that particular tank that I was attacking, this guy down here, I managed to blow his tracks up, so he couldn't move. He was immobilised, he couldn't move back and forth. So a smart move for me then would have been to retreat and let my friend kill him, but I didn't really think of doing that. I'm too busy yapping away. Yeah, so I destroyed his tank. You can do critical damage. Critical damage can affect several things. You can have critical damage to the turret, so you can't turn your turret, which is really irritating because if you can't turn your turret, you can't deal any damage whatsoever. As well as the worst that's happened to me is get my turret destroyed or immobilised, as well as my tracks, and my gunner killed. So I couldn't actually do anything. If your gunner's killed, you can still fire, but it's really slow. So yeah, that's never fun. I didn't enjoy that happening. I could still move my tank around once it was repaired, but it was just really slow and not very sluggish. So that wasn't fun. Yeah, I think I'm going to leave it at that because it is getting late and this video is going to get quite long, which I don't want. I don't want it to be a very long video. But yeah, I'm probably going to do some more battles and experiment with some other different tanks at some point. I'm sort of working my way through them, deciding which ones I like. I mean, you know, the Churchill is good fun, but as you can see, it's slow and cumbersome and takes a lot of damage, so I might try and get up to the next one. You do get experience for battles that you take part in, and as you gain experience you can then rank up and get other tanks. So my next tank as such would be the Churchill 4, which from the picture I can see that the tracks are covered and the turret's much shorter and much more sort of rounded off, so in theory there should be more ricochets, it should be tougher. Obviously a high level tank also deals a lot more damage, but you get put into battles with high level tanks as well, so it kind of, you know, it's all swings and roundabouts. Just like that. So yeah, it's addictive. I've been having a lot of fun playing this game, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, let's see. Alright, that'll do. Let's say we'll probably make some more videos. I'll see how this one goes, how this one uploads, and yeah, for now I bid you adieu.